to give their dedication and time. Please let us give them a loud applause. And if those other two don't show up, you can split theirs. Thank you very much. Alhamdulillah. The act of service is encouraged by Allah in the Quran and Hadith over and over again. Hiba, you just missed your recognition. Our Quran teachers have done an amazing job this year. Do you have it right up on the salah? Our Quran teachers have done an amazing job. And I don't know if you've heard me say this before. Once a week on Sundays is not enough for Quran. In fact, we are only here 25 Sundays, not even every Sunday. So we see the improvement in the children who we know are doing extra work at home. And I can tell you, when we asked our Quran teachers this year, can you give us your top performers? They said, how? How can we select? Because all of them have done so well. So you will notice some of the teachers have their top performers, but then there are others who are like, everybody is a winner. Because with Quran, it is not only coming here on Sundays and doing well, it is what you do at home and you put your Quran into action. Quran in the heart is more important than Quran with the words. And so what we do here is Quran with the words, but inshallah their life is lived by Quran with the heart. So I want to tell you, some of our Quran teachers, all of them have done an amazing job, and I want to recognize them all, if they may stand when I call out their names, okay? Maryam, again, she's gone out. Maryam and Ammar, oh, mashallah, both of you stand up, thank you. Rukhsar and Ruwaida, I don't see her yet, Ruwaida. Zainab, very good, thank you. Sister Ruwaida, Zainab, are you here? No, she couldn't make it today, yes. Sister Huda and Brother Jamil. These are our Quran and Dua teachers that your students will demonstrate today what they learn over here. Now, I do want to shout out, and thank you very much. I do want to shout out to our two college students, Sister Rukhsar and Sister Zainab. These two, and I don't know about you, I remember our college days, and it's not easy. It is not easy to juggle the rigorous work that they get, but these two come here every Sunday. And some, like Rukhsar, they live like 500 miles away, and she comes here and spends the whole day here. I mean, how do you do that when you're in university? Besides, wouldn't you want to do something else? But they're here. So I really want to shout out to these two, because they do it every week with a smile. They give their service. Alhamdulillah. Now, before I'm done with my Quran, push, the month of Ramadan is a great time to practice your Quran. The month of Ramadan for parents is a great time to incentivize your children to read the Quran. Give them prizes at the end. Give them encouragement. Make them dedicate their Quran to their beloved people who are no longer here, their grandparents or great-grandparents or cousins or whatever. This way you will see their effort in action, inshallah. Now, I don't want to miss our other faculty members, because they have a great job ahead of them. We launched a new curriculum, and I will talk about that in a few minutes. But I do want to recognize our other teachers. So when I call out your names, please stand. Sister Shabnam Virji. Do I see her? No? Okay. Yes? Yes. Stand, please. Thank you. Sister Surur Ali, please stand so the other parents can see you are the ones who are making their children's lives better. Sister Shaliz Raza, Sister Badriya Chandu, Brother Azim Sayani, Sister Nazneen Natani Mirza, not here today, out of the country. Sister Shima Madani, where are you, Sister Shima? Very good. Sister Ismat Fazil. Very good. These are our non-Quran teachers, okay? The other ones were Quran. They are the ones who either take 1 or 2 sessions of the students here during the regular Sunday session. They teach out of the books that your children bring home, inshallah. Thank you. A loud round of applause for all our teachers. Now, I don't want to forget some of the other efforts we do here, especially in the Salah period. And I don't know about you as parents, but I, as a teacher, have seen the amazing transformation in our Salah program. I do want to recognize Brother Azim, who handles all of the little young boys in their prayer. And Brother Muqaddar, where are you? Somewhere. Thank you very much. MashaAllah, we have seen the transformation in these young boys who are under the tutelage of Brother Muqaddar. They are now reading dua of the taqibat of their prayers. They do the adhan themselves. They do iqama. At the same time, the same results are seen in the girls. So Sister Anmol, is she here? No, she couldn't make it, but her beloved mother is here. Sister Anmol is in college, and she came back this year and said, I want to volunteer. I want to give back, but I want to teach the Salah. Beautiful. And so she did. So if you have children under the age of 7, that's her class. And Sister Shima, you have done an amazing job with the children who are older in the girls segment. They also are doing their taqibat, they are doing their adhan and iqama by themselves. And some of you parents may have heard from your children how very nervous they are to lead, but they are leading the prayer, which is an amazing feat. It gives them confidence and it gives them the encouragement that it's okay and that our religion is not sexist. The girls lead the girls, the boys lead the boys. Alhamdulillah. Okay. I'm done with the Salah and the Quran. I want to thank you all for the carnival, the amazing result we had at the carnival. It was honoring the birth of our first Imam Ali alayhi salam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa al Muhammad. And let me tell you, we had the largest collection this year. $1,500 we collected on that day. And all of that went to the children in destitute places. We've already submitted half of it to the children in Yemen. The other half, we're still looking for a place to send to the children of Syria. We don't know. The students in the class selected it, but we cannot find a place that has a process where they can trust somebody there. I've contacted all my contacts. If we don't find anybody before the end of this week, with your permission, we will send it to an orphanage in Africa, which are doing a Ramadan program for Shia Muslim children who have no parents. So with your permission, we will probably make that decision if we cannot find anybody to send to Syria. Okay? But mashallah, what a wonderful event that was. Most importantly, we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. It was not raining that day. And we raised some money for a good cause. I'm going to spend about 3 minutes talking about our new curriculum. With a show of hands from the parents who have been here before and now, have you had a chance to look at the new curriculum with your children? Yes. Excellent. I'll give you a little background about it. Last August, our teachers took 2 weekends out of their summer to be here to get trained on the curriculum. We had trainers who came from Canada, and this is a program that was launched in England under the World Federation. And finally, it culminated to our madrasa saying, we're ready to take it on. So our teachers needed to be trained. The curriculum itself started at a madrasa retreat in Dubai in 2011 by the World Federation, and it followed of several years of development and pilot testing. At the end, it culminated in this global curriculum that we have now launched. The reason for this curriculum being global is if any of you migrate, If you happen to move to another city, state, country, you will notice that the madaris there are using this curriculum. That's the beauty of this. It is global. The second thing about this curriculum, has changed the way our students learn. It is now an integrated approach. If you remember before, we used to have history, akhlaq, and fiqh, all different topics. Now it's integrated. Every chapter has a verse of the Quran. It talks about the inspired, character-based learning from the hadith and the prophets and the history. And at the end, it's action-based living. We call it faith in action. It is no longer this something you read out of the book and you take a test. It is now how to live your life. The curriculum is divided into multiple bands, which are also levels. And each band has 8 modules. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is so that you know how enriching this is. The first model talks about the creation and the creator. The second model is about divine guidance, which is the Quran and Hadith. The third model is communicating the message, the messengers and our Holy Prophet. The fourth module is safeguarding the message, which is our Imams. The fifth module is upholding the message during the ghaibah, the absence of our Imam. The next module is the roadmap to self-purification. Now it is self-working. What do I need to do to make all this happen? The seventh is how do I fit in and make a society that is well? The well-being of the society. What is my action? And the last is the hereafter. Knowing where I'm headed and what do I want to take with me. These are the modules. Every age level talks about these 8 modules at their level. You will notice the little ones are more stories, creative projects. And as you get older, when you get to my class, that's when they're doing critical thinking. They write, and in fact, I just want to plug in, your senior students this year had an assignment to do a letter to the Imam. It happened to be Sha'ban, and what they would do to become ready, and I cried when I read their letters. So inshallah, you will get a chance to read your children's letters. They were beautiful. They internalized. They talked about their faults. They talked about their shortcomings. They talked about their struggles. They talked about how they would overcome it, so that when the Imam knocks, they will stand up and say, Labbaik, I am here. That's the whole point. So this curriculum, at the end of the day, the vision was nurturing piety and enabling it by the learning environments that instills in the values of the Quran and our Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. So that's a little bit about the curriculum. Now, as always, our report cards will be sent by email. We've gone green for many years. And we haven't done the calendar yet for next year, but it will probably start mid-August because, as you can see, Ramadan is becoming sooner and sooner. So inshallah, we will start mid-August, and if your child is turning 5, that means they can join. If they're starting preschool, that means they're ready for here. And you will get a reminder email from me. And anyone that you know who might be a new parent, please forward that so that they have the information that they need. And as always, when we hear of camps, summer camps, museums, sightings, and viewings, we encourage our children. We don't learn. Remember how in the days when I was learning, it was like in a classroom, you had to memorize, you had to do it, or you get a big fat 0, or you get a note home. We don't teach that way, nor do the children learn that way anymore. Today, it's more about hands-on, sensory, feeling, touching, learning, living. So if there are museums out there that if you're traveling overseas, please make it enriching for your children and put a little bit of Islamic benefit to it. At the end of the day, the earth is the earth. It's our gift from God. Okay. There are a few parents I do want to recognize their kindness. Every single Sunday, they come here and they volunteer and they dedicate. So I want to call them out, and if I've missed anyone, please forgive me. Sisters Mufzila Sayani, Sister Hina Merchant, Sister Farha Raza, Sister Zinat Merchant, Sister Roya Raza, Brothers Azim Sayani, Brother Parvez Merchant, Brother Muqaddar Fazal, Brother Suhail Rajani, and all of you, we know you are here. I'm going to share the quote that I saw last year, and I shared it, but I'm sure we've forgotten. But it is a quote I want us and our children to live by. It says, "Millions of trees in the world are accidentally planted by squirrels. They bury nuts, then they forget where they hid them. So do good and forget. It will grow someday. Others will benefit, inshallah." The month of Ramadan, a month of cleansing our bodies and our souls. When we spend our days in fasting and our nights in prayer, it is our actions that will speak louder on that day when our fate will be determined. Therefore, we must be mindful how we act, because our children will follow. Be their mentors and examples. Our world has become a strange place where hate and corruption and lies and hypocrisy and places of worship have become nothing. I want us to just spend a moment of silence, because in the last few weeks we have seen so many tragedies. Yesterday at the synagogue in Poway, last month at Christchurch Masjid in New Zealand, and then the whole Sri Lanka issue in the churches on Sunday Easter. It's mind-boggling. So we take a moment of silence to think about those who are no longer with us. None of these faiths, not the Jewish, not the Muslim, not the Christian, teach hatred. Not one of them preach that their religion is better than others. Not one of them says, go ahead and eradicate those who are not of your color, skin, or faith. Yet there are followers who do that. So we should stand up for injustice and oppression and speak out and not be silent. That's what we teach in our class. Be an active member of society, not a passive one. Don't stand by the sidelines and watch. Be out there and pitch and catch those balls as they come, because that's our role as Muslims. Today, there are many members of our family and in our communities who are not doing well, who are really distressed with financial hardships or physical hardships. Let us remember those who are sick and in need of our du'as with the Surah Fatiha for shifa, inshallah. And finally, for those of us who have lost loved ones recently or in years past, let us remember them with one Surah Fatiha, and may they benefit from their families who are here. For all our marhumin, one Surah Fatiha, please. I would now like to welcome Brother Jamil to come and address. Brother Jamil is the vice president of this institution, SIIJLA, and our president, Dr. Ali, is out of town. So please, Brother Jamil, come and address on behalf of the community with a loud salawat.
Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. I'd like to, as Sister Shabnam said, unfortunately, Dr. Mohsin could not be in town today, and he asked me to relay a few messages on behalf of the community. On behalf of this entire community, we're so extremely proud and so extremely happy to see so many of you here today. Because quite honestly, without the participation of the parents as one of the most important groups, we would not be here today. Our children rely on us as parents for them to be here. All the time, every day or every week, we take attendance, right? As a teacher on this madrasah, we take attendance and we sometimes ding our children. But really, it is our parents, right? It is our parents' participation and it is our parents who take the responsibility. So we thank you on behalf of the entire community. Thank you for that. Most importantly, this would not happen without our teachers. Without our teachers under the guidance of Sister Shabnam. So we'd maybe one loud salawat for our teachers, Muhammad wa ala Muhammad salawat. And to our students, these years passed by really fast. I myself went through this very same institution many years ago. The Madrasah has instituted a new curriculum that Sister Shabnam talked about. The Tarbiyah curriculum, as Sister Shabnam said, is faith in action. At the end, what is action, right? Madrasah is teaching us akhlaq. And the action that we have outside in the real world is going to define what Islam means, right? Sister Shabnam talked a little bit earlier about all the devastation and all the tragedies that are going on in this world. It is our responsibility as Muslims and as young Muslims that are growing up to display that behavior and to display true Islamic behavior. And this curriculum that we've instituted in the madrasah truly tries to instill that as our muscle memory so that the next day and the day after and the day after, when we no longer have the madrasah to guide us every day, it'll be in our minds and in our actions of how to act. So we really appreciate the students that have come here, that come here tirelessly all the time. It means a lot to us as teachers, us as parents, to see the students' participation as well. So thank you very much for that. The month of Ramadan is right a couple of days away now. So we ask Allah that inshallah He prepares us, He gives us the strength, He gives us the patience inshallah for this month of Ramadan, and that may He accept our du'as in this month of Ramadan. And that on the big grand nights of Ramadan, as we remember Allah and we pray to Allah and we do our amal, we ask that Allah accept our amal inshallah. And inshallah, we will see all of you and all of your faces in the month of Ramadan. I would be remiss if I don't announce the program at SIIJLA. We are this month, inshallah, we have our programs every weekend on Saturday and Sunday. Our programs are in English. So if you would like to attend and have your kids attend, your children attend, it would be great to see so many faces. We also do a good job of having children-specific programming, so the children can participate in arts and crafts activities while they learn about the message of Ramadan. So it would be great to have you here. Additionally, the second half of the month of Ramadan, SIIJLA and the Yasin Center have partnered to do programs together. So we'll have programs from the 15th to the 30th every night, inshallah, as co-hosted by Yasin and SIIJLA. And we'll have Sayyid Ali Khalkhali over here with us reciting every night for that 2-week period. So we hope to see you all, inshallah. We ask that may Allah accept our du'as, may Allah guide our children, may Allah continue to guide our children on that Sirat al-Mustaqim and give us as parents the strength to continue to raise them and guide them in that right path. Let's also remember those that are no longer with us, that were used to be with us, that are part of our families, with the Surah Fatiha. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I'll end with the loud salawat, inshallah. Allahumma salli ala.
All right, we will start with Sister Huda's class, who will begin our program with the Quran, inshallah. I please ask everyone to just move forward because there's still some people coming and it's hard for them to then come all the way to the front. Thank you so much. Thank you.
This is fine. Can you reach this? Should I start now? I'm just going. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ياسين والقرآن الحكيم إنك لمن المرسلين على صراط مستقيم تنزيل العزيز الرحيم لتنذر قوما ما أنذر آباؤهم فهم غافلون لقد حق القول على أكثرهم فهم لا يؤمنون إنا جعلنا في أعناقهم أغلالا فهي إلى الأذقان فهم مقمحون وجعلنا من بين أيديهم سدا ومن خلفهم سدا فأغشيناهم فهم لا يبصرون وسواء عليهم أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون إنما تنذر من اتبع الذكر وخشي الرحمن بالغيب فبشره بمغفرة وأجر كريم إنا نحن نحيي الموتى ونكتب ما قدموا وآثارهم وكل شيء أحصيناه في إمام مبين اللهم إني أسألك بمبين وما ودعت فيها من السر والأسرار والنور والأنوار أن تقضي حاجتي وحاجات الحاضرين بحق محمد وآل محمد.
Yasin, by the Quran full of wisdom, thou art indeed one of the apostles, on a straight way, it is a revelation sent down by him, the exalted in might, most merciful, in order that thou may admonish a people whose fathers had received no admonition, and who therefore remained heedless of the signs of Allah. The word is proved true against the greater part of them, for they do not believe. We have put yokes round their necks, up to their chins, so that their heads are forced up, and they cannot see. We have put a bar in front of them and a bar behind them, and further, we have covered them up so they cannot see. The same is it to them whether thou admonish them, though do not admonish them. They will not believe. Thou canst but admonish such a one as follows the message and fears Allah the most gracious, unseen. Give such a one, therefore, good tidings of forgiveness and a reward most generous. Verily, we shall give life to the dead, and we record that which they send before and that which they leave behind, and of all things have we taken the account in a clear book of evidence.
Now I will ask Sister Shabnam Virji to come up here with her class, inshallah. These are our cutest of the bunch. I told you, this age steals our hearts. And will the next age, because they're still too little too. So Sister Shali's class will be next with her presentation, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for joining us today. As you heard from Sister Shabnam and Brother Jamil, our Sunday school has been using a new the Tarbiyah curriculum. And while learning about subjects in history and akhlaq and laws, our students are now learning the ayahs of the Quran that apply to those lessons and those subject areas. So today our class is going to share some of the ayahs that we've talked about in class, what they've learned. Before they continue, I just want to say a quick thank you to one of my parents, Sister Zinat Merchant. Thank you so much for coming into our classroom and helping us. I've just plucked her from time to time, and she has always had a smile on her face. And because it's a large group of kids, I've always appreciated her coming in. So thank you so much. Thank you. I'm going to be using you a lot next year too. I'm just so you know. Okay, go ahead and start, Tana. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Assalamu alaikum. I have two ayats, and my first one is, and Allah loves those who keep clean, from Surah Al-Baqarah, and my second one is, be a thankful person, from Surah Az-Zamar. Surely the number of months where Allah is 12 months, Surah Tawbah.
And you do not spend but to seek Allah's pleasure, Surah Al-Baqarah.
Do not despair in the mercy of Allah, indeed Allah will forgive our sins, Surah Zumar. If you are thankful, He is pleased with you, Surah Zumar. Keep up the salah, call others to good, don't allow wrong, be patient no matter what. Surely these things need a strong willpower, Surah Luqman. Indeed, we have given you abundance, Surah Al-Kawthar. The gardens of eternity which they will enter along with those who do good from among their parents and spouses and children, and the angels will enter in upon them from every gate. Surah Ar-Rad. And this is a book we have revealed. It is blessed and confirms the books that came before it. Surah Anam.
That's amazing. That just reminds us how many chapters in the Quran, and that was just one verse from each chapter. Fantastic. Now we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to do a game show. Okay? So Sister Surur and Sister Ismat's class.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. So this is band C. We're gonna go a little game show here. So the topics over there represent each module, as Sister Shabnam mentioned. So it represents every single module, whatever they learned the entire year so far. So every single column has its own module name: the Creator, Divine Guidance, Rasulullah, and then we have Aima, and the last round is just the rapid fire round. So there are two teams here, Team A and Team B. Are you all ready? Yes. Yes? Okay. Let's just start with the Team A. So you're going to start with the first column, which is the Creator. Okay? We're going to go with the first question now. You can discuss among yourselves to answer the questions. Once you're done, you're going to pass the mic to the other team so that they can answer it. Okay? All right. Let's go. The Creator. What is the Arabic word for peace?
Salam.
Can we have the answer there? Yes, that's correct. Okay. We're going to finish the entire Team A first so that they can have all the answers, and then we pass it on to the Team B. Okay, the next question from the Creator. What beautiful name describes Allah as all-knowing? What name describes Allah as all-knowing?
Al-Alim.
Yes. And the second question is, Allah is Al-Hayy. What does it mean?
The ever-living.
The ever...
Knowing.
Yeah, okay. Can we have the answers, please? Okay. What did Shaitan promise to do when he was thrown out of the heaven?
He promised to misguide the mankind.
Okay, that's correct. What are our defense weapons against Shaitan?
Reading du'as, doing namaz, fasting, and reading Quran.
Okay, can we see the answers? Yeah, they are just supposed to answer 4, so they are good. Okay, the final question for Team A. List the below. Best of creation.
Human.
Best form of worship.
Namaz.
Best position of salah.
Sajda.
Best surface of sajda.
Earth.
Best earth. You can discuss among yourself. Best earth.
Next to Imam Hussein's grave.
That's correct. All right, thank you. Let's go for the Team B. All right, this is from the next module, the Divine Guidance. Ready? What does Al-Hadi means?
The guide.
Okay, the answer is the guide. Which chapter of the Holy Quran means chapter of the bee?
Surah 16.
And the
Surah
name?
An-Nahl.
Nahl. Okay. That's correct. How does Allah communicate with Anbiya?
Through curtains, angels, and dreams.
And the 3, that's correct. Name the 4 divine books.
The Quran, Injil, Taurat, Zabur.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, the final question. Name 5 principles of Usul ad-Din.
Rasulullah.
The 5 principles of Usul ad-Din. You can discuss among yourselves and then answer. Come on, go ahead.
Tawheed, Imama, Nabuwat, Adala, Imama,
Did they say it right?
and Qiyamah.
Okay. Now moving to the next module, which goes for the team A. What does the word Rahma mean?
It means mercy. It means mercy.
And the answer is mercy. Rasulullah has been given the title Rahmatul lil Alameen. What does it mean?
It means mercy to all the world.
Mercy to all the world. That's right. Okay, what are the names of Rasulullah's parents?
Bibi Amina and Hazrat Abdullah.
And the answer is right. Okay, moving to the next question. What are the two weighty things Rasulullah left behind?
The Quran and the Ahlul Bayt.
That's right. Who was the first guardian of Rasulullah? That's the last question you have.
Abdul Muttalib.
That's right. All right, Team B. Moving to the next module for Team B, the Aima. What does Ilm al-Ghaib means?
Hidden knowledge.
And the answer is pretty similar, hidden knowledge or the knowledge of the unseen. The next question. What is the title given to our sixth Imam?
As-Sadiq.
As-Sadiq, that's right. Who are the parents of fifth Imam?
Imam Zainul Abidin and Imam Fatima bint Asad.
All right, that's right. What are the lessons learned from our fifth Imam?
Contentment and humility.
And the answer is right. All right, here is an open question, and we're going to point you based upon the answers you have. How will knowing our Imam help us to stay on the right path? Is still with the Team B. It's not a buzzer.
What are you doing? Stop frisking. They can help us stay away from shaitan.
And do you have anything else to add on?
They will guide us. We can learn from their lessons.
And?
They can help us become a better Muslim.
All right, there you go. All right, this is the rapid fire round, so you can have your buzzers in your hand. Whoever knows the answer can buzzer up and answer the question. Okay, ready? How many Anbiyas are there? They all know it. The most important message of every Nabi was?
Tawheed. I said it already.
Okay, buzzer first and then the answer. The title of Nabi Ibrahim.
Oh my God. You just hold the microphone.
The three qualities of a Nabi.
They are Masum.
They receive revelation from Allah.
And they can perform miracles. They are chosen by Allah.
Okay. What is the cure of our impure soul? There you
Tawbah.
go. What does Al-Latif means?
The gracious one.
How many Rasools are there?
313. We said it first.
When was our fifth Imam born?
First of Rajab.
What does taqwa mean?
To be aware of Allah and obey Him.
All right, that's the end of our rounds, and can we have the scores, please?
We'll have it's a straight tie. They were just on the bus. Good job.
Olivia.
What a great job you guys did. You could see the passion out of you in the competition. Wow. Amazing. Thank you. Is Sister Badria and Brother Azim ready for their class? No? Well, you're up. That's right, on.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sarah and we are Band D. Throughout the year, we have learned about the qualities of Allah. So today we will be presenting some stories showing Allah's qualities. We hope you will enjoy.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Nigi Niknam.
And my name is Yasmin Manai.
Today we are presenting one of the roots of Islam, Tawheed. Tawheed means the belief in the oneness of Allah and that He is the one and only God. Though we cannot see Him, we can still prove He exists through His miracle of creation. One day, a man came to Imam Jafar as-Sadiq and he asked,
Is there a God? Of course there's a God. But how can we be absolutely sure? Make yourself comfortable and relax. Tell me something. Is it possible to keep two different types of colors of liquid in one container without any barrier and yet they do not mix? Impossible.
The Imam shows the man an egg.
What is this then? Who got the power to do this? When the egg is hatched, you see a beautiful, colorful bird coming out of it. Have you seen anyone coming out of the egg or entering the egg to suggest that someone has been inside the egg to paint the bird? No. That is Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala. You recognize your creator by his creations and his might.
Allah exists because He was able to make the colored bird without breaking it. This is one way we can know He is real because of His ability with creation.
Another way Imam Jafar as-Sadiq proved the existence of Allah was through his debate with Abu Shakir.
If you could have seen what's inside you, you would not be saying you do not believe in the existence of Allah who cannot be seen.
What is the relationship between seeing within one's body and the existence of the unseen Allah?
You have said just now that something that cannot be heard, tasted, smelled, or touched does not exist.
Yes, I have said that, and I believe that is true.
Do you hear the sound of movement of blood in your body?
No, I do not. But does blood move in the body?
Yes, it does. It makes a full circuit, and if the circulation stops for a few minutes, you will die.
I cannot believe that blood circulates in the body.
It is your ignorance that does not let you believe of the circulation of blood moves in your body, and it is the same ignorance that does not let you believe in the existence of Allah who cannot be seen.
We can see Allah is real even when you cannot see Him because of the miracle of cells. We cannot see our insides, but we still function, and in the same way, Allah exists, but we cannot see Him. This is because Allah is so unlimited that if you could see Him, He would be limited.
What we have learned through this skit is that Allah is one and that He can exist even though we cannot see Him. We hope you enjoyed our presentation. Khudafiz.
We know now where to recruit our next interfaith leaders. MashaAllah. Okay, Sister Shima and Sister Ismat, are you ready with your class? This is the Intermediate 2 Band E.
History of Islam and also akhlaq, and we're going to do a quick review in a form of question and answers in a class setup. Bismillah. Does anybody remember how many parts does Iman have? Sidra.
Iman has 2 parts, sabr, which is patience, and shukr, which is laziness.
Thank you. Who is mu'min? What are the characteristics of a mu'min? Jean?
They are charitable, they keep their word, they are humble in their salah, and they guard their salah.
Very good. Louder. Do you want to repeat it maybe a little bit louder?
They are charitable, they keep their word, they are humble in their salah, they guard their salah.
Very good. Anybody likes to add something to it? Isha?
A mu'min also has tawakkul, which is trust in Allah, and Allah puts sakina, which is tranquility in the hearts of the believers.
Very good. And who is munafiq? Anaya.
The opposite of a mu'min is a munafiq, and a munafiq is a person who pretends to believe
And behaves with their faith in a hypocritical manner.
Very good. What was the first constitution that was ever written in history, not only in the history of Islam? Sabah.
The first constitution was written and documented in early Islamic history, soon after the hijrah of Prophet Muhammad. It has 47 clauses.
Okay. Can somebody mention few of the clauses? Yes, Inaya, sorry.
So some of them was, well, 1, Muslims and Jews would enjoy the same rights. 2, in the event of an external attack on Medina, both of the groups would defend the city, not just Muslims and not just the Jews. And then both would try to refrain from shedding any blood. And then Muslims would not go to war against other Muslims for the sake of non-Muslims. And each group in Medina would follow their own faith, and they wouldn't interfere in any affairs of any other group.
Very good. Excellent. What other important behavior Prophet established after hijrah to Medina? Abu Salim.
After Hijrah, Prophet encouraged brotherhood between the Muhajirin, which are the immigrants, and the Ansar, who are the residents of Medina.
We also learned about jihad. What is jihad? Sana.
Jihad is struggle for the sake of Allah. There is Jihad Akbar and Jihad Asghar.
Jihad Akbar
Is major struggle and Asghar is minor struggle.
very good. Misha, would you explain them, please? Explain what religion was.
Jihad al-Akbar is struggling against one's own sinful habits and evil equalities. And Jihad al-Asghar is armed struggle, like going to war and to defend Islam.
We also learned about the battles, different battles in Islam. And the lesson that we learned about the battle, not just the fight that they had. Why did Muslims win in Battle of Badr? On Inaya.
Well, they had hope and iman, and Allah sent down angels in form of warriors.
So it was because of the hope and iman. Very good. What happened in Battle of Uhud? Sidra.
Muslim gods hers greedy for war booty and they had lost.
So because of the greed, they lost. Excellent. Why did Muslims win in the Battle of Khandaq? Abbas Ali.
They won because of strong iman and open to new ideas like making a kingdom, which is a word for
And the last question. What did we learn from Rasulullah in Battle of Khaybar? Saba.
Even if you need something very desperately, do not betray trust. Muslims were tired and hungry, and so a shepherd who was taking care of sheep of the people of Khaybar offered the sheep to the Prophet to feed the soldiers. But he did not accept it and said that they trusted you with their sheep and you should not betray their trust.
Excellent. Very good. Seems like we all learned all the materials in this class. Now you have a short break until your next class with Sister Esther. Have a
Here is some words of wisdom. What do you get when you combine Sunni and Shia? Any guesses?
Sushi.
Perfect.
The side of Wahhabi wasabi. And they're all united in one dish, but only if they got along so well.
Okay, remember what Saif said the other day? Hey, remember the remix? Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Subhanallah, Subhanallah, Allah's world. Oh yeah. Roses are red, violets are blue. Wallahi, be quiet, or else I'll tell on you.
What's going on? Assalamu alaikum, everyone. How are you all today? Good. I could hear some giggling up there. What was going on? Who wants to tell me? Okay, that's good. You guys are united. That's fine. That's okay with me. All right, so I'll just, it's a short day today, so we'll just go over the basics. What month is this? Yes, Sidra?
Shaban.
It's Shaban, and what's so important about Shaban, Inaya?
The 12th Imam was born in Shaban.
Uh-huh.
And Shab Barat.
And Shab Barat, okay. So the 12th Imam is in Ghabat right now, correct? So what are the two Ghebats that he has gone into? Yes, Misha?
Ghabat al-Sughra and Ghabat al-Kubra.
And how long was Ghabat al-Sughra? Yes, Saba?
About 69 years.
About 69 years. Okay, so what comes after Shaban? Yes, Abbas?
Oh, the best Ramadan.
All right, and so everybody prepared for Ramadan?
Oh,
yeah. So make sure, what is the most important thing that you want to do in Ramadan? No, I'm not asking. Yes, Anaya?
You should ask forgiveness from Allah.
Uh-huh. And fast, because that's, yeah, and
have iftar.
And have iftar. All right, so good luck with everything. Hope your Ramadan goes really well. Ramadan Mubarak to you all, and you all as well. Okay, let's end with a salawat, please.
I know everybody's anxious for the awards, but there's one last presentation. This is the senior class. This is Nazneen and my class, so I would like to invite the students. They're going to do a short skit. Are we ready? Okay.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. The senior class will be presenting a short skit for you all today.
We hope you enjoy our skit, and as we perform it, our goal is to ask for you to decide which character you feel is ready for the reappearance of our 12th Imam.
This is Ali. He is a fellow Muslim in our community. Much like the rest of us, he deeply cares for our Imams and his own family. However, he is very hasty with his prayers and often misses them if time does not permit it.
Oh shoot, I have to get to work, but it's also Fajr prayers. But work is really important. Can't risk losing my job. Good morning, boss. I just want to confirm that I have Friday off. I need to be with my family for Jummah prayer, or Jummah namaz. Okay, thank you.
I'll just say. This is Rahman. Yet again, he is a fellow Muslim. However, Rahman tends to have a lack of internal faith.
What's up, my homies? How you doing, bro? Hey, how you doing, Jesus? Hey, so we going for lunch today, bro?
Hey, you trying to go to Buffalo Wild Wings tonight? Yo, I heard they got some crazy week specials this month. You fasting yet?
No, I'm not fasting yet. I think I'll just wait until tomorrow to start fasting, you know?
Wait, aren't you supposed to be starving yourself? What's it called? Ramadan?
Ha ha, it's Ramadan. My brother's already fasting. Too bad he can't join us.
I thought that guy drinks, no?
He used to, but my dad's making him clean up his act during the holy month.
That guy's barely Muslim. I never heard him say Bismillah in my life. Who's this brown boy?
Hey, man. Alaikum. Oh, I'm good. How you been, bro?
I know.
Yo, I haven't seen you much in a bit. Where you been, bro?
I'll be there tonight. Are you gonna go to Baker Fest?
I might be a bit busy. We'll see what happens.
Alright, Khadafis. May Allah bless us on this holy month of Ramadan.
All right, bye. Khadafis.
Alright, that's enough of that. Let's go. We'll take my car. Let's go.
This is safe. His flaw is that he gives Allah no recognition for his help. He prays and begs Allah for his support, but there has never been a time that he ever thanked Allah for the support. Saif is studying for a college exam.
Allah, please, I need to get an A on this exam. I need to pass this class in order to get my degree. Let's see, I gave that homeless guy food last week, and I cooked iftar for my family. That's about it, I think.
The next day, Saif is taking the test.
Please, Allah, I need to get an A.
A week later, Saif got his test results.
I got an A. Wait, of course I did. I'm a genius. I don't need anyone's help. I did it all on my own.
So as you all can see, we have our three Muslims that have their own good characteristics and their flaws. Can we have our Muslims out here?
Thank you. Okay, so now we request that by a raise of hands, you vote for who you believe is ready for our 12th Imam to reappear. Character 1, Ali, goes to the masjid and is a complete family man, but he only prays when time permits. How many of you believe he is ready? Okay, raise of hands. Yep, okay. Character 2, Rahman, puts up quite an act for the outside world by doing charity work and whatnot, but he lacks internal faith. How many of you believe he is ready? Our last character, Saif, prays namaz, and begs Allah to help him, but he never thanks Allah for his assistance. What about him?
The actual answer is none of them, but at the same time, all of them, because they're ready in their own way.
Good and evil are subjective terms. There are no purely good people, just as there are no purely evil people. People are a combination of many things. Good and bad are just two descriptors. Good and evil are words that define actions, not people. There is good in everybody, just as there are dark and evil thoughts in people. It all boils down to what your intentions are.
This is just the beginning of their journey to better themselves for the good, to edit their lifestyle so that they may be fortunate enough to be part of Imam Mahdi's followers. We all wish to Allah that we can be part of his followers. Inshallah, we will fulfill our duties as Muslims so that we might be prepared for our Baqiyatullah to guide us. Thank you and fi amanallah.
Wait. Just one picture. Which one picture? Very good. So as you can see, what our children learn in class, they'd like to showcase it for you today, very briefly. But now, we're going to go over to our awards recognition, inshallah. Thank you very much. We'll begin with our little ones. For the Quran category, in the beginner level, the award goes to Rumi Mirza, who is not here today. He is traveling. And for our Islamic studies, we have the two classes, and as you know now, it's very hard. It's not akhlaq or history or anything. We have two teachers who teach two modules in these categories. So we're the first class. Abiha Masood and Rayan Mehdi are sharing the award. Please come up here and accept it. Very nice. Such cuties. Wow. Subhanallah. And in the second class, which is Shabnam Virji's class, both of these, Zoya Natani and Sophia Virji. Please come up here. Where's Zoya? She's gone? Oh, okay. All right. In the next, thank you. In the Junior 1 Quran category, that's Sister Rukhsar's class, the recipients, the top student academic award goes to Kamran Merchant. Please come up here, Kamran. Very nice. And we have an award for best effort. This is a student who's transformed from the first day to the last class. Anamta Masood. Where are you, Anamta? Very good job. Now, Sister Ruwaida's Quran class, these are her words, not mine. I can't choose anybody because they came to my class with knowing only 2-letter words, and they're finishing with reading the Quran. How do you pick anybody? So I went and got them some See's candy, and I'm going to call out their names because they're all winners, okay? So I did not bring my list of the class students. So in Sister Ruwaida's class, it's in my bag. If you'll give me a minute. Thank you. Okay, can I ask Ali to come up here, please, in Sister Ruwaida's Quran class? Not the parent Ali, the child Ali. Very good. Can I ask Zara to come up here, please? Very good job. And how about Rayhan? Can I get you to come up here, please? Is Yasmin in this class? No, okay. How about Siana? Can I get her to come up here, please? And Sarah, can I get you to come up here? No? Sarah's not here? You're not part of her class? Okay. Are you part of Sister Ruwaida's class? Are you forgetting the Quran class? It's okay. You got it now, Sarah. You're good? How about Mahdi? Yes, very good job. And Hassan? Very good. And Kauthar? Very good. Come up here, Kauthar. Excellent. And then we have Nagin, yes? Very good job. And Darius, where are you, Darius? You look so handsome today, Darius. And then I have one student. I don't know. Samia, very good. I thought Samin. I'm like, where's Samin? Thank you, Samia. Very good job. Well, these are the students who have done such a tremendous job from day 1 to day 24. Congratulations to the parents who've put in all this effort. Alhamdulillah. All right, Sister Ismat's class, and I would like to call upon Rayhan Mirza, who is out today, and Fatima Fazil to come up and accept your top academic award. This is the Junior 2 segment. Very good, also known as Band C. Is it? D, yes. D, C. Yes, thank you. And then Sister Surur's class is Susanna Kazim and Rayhan Mirza, who's not here. Very good job. In the Intermediate 1 Quran class, Sister Zainab's class, Sister Zainab Hassoun's class, the award goes to Fatima Fazil. Please come up here, mashallah. Good job. And then we have 2 categories for Intermediate 1. The first one is Sister Badria's class. Also, I know On has very much been an active part in that class. Their student, top student, is Sumaya Jaffer. Please come up here. Good job. And Brother Azim's class, the award is shared by Sumaya Jaffer and Sarah Kaladizan. Where are you? Very good. Kaladizan, good job. There you are, Sarah. Now you know which class you're in. Excellent. MashaAllah. Good job. Look at them. They're so cute. Oh, my goodness. Sister Huda's Quran class. The award goes to Saba. Where are you, Saba? Very good job. MashaAllah. We heard Saba recite that Surah Yasin. Very good job. In the Intermediate 2 category, we have 2 teachers, Sister Shima's class. The awards are shared between 3 students. Misha, where are you, Misha? Come up here with your colleagues, Inaya, Jaffer, and Saba. Where are you, Saba? Very good job. These 3 girls share the award for that class. And in the next level, which is Sister Ismat's class, the awards go to Inaya Jaffer and Abbas Ali Fazil with a beautiful best effort, because this is the transformation we like to see. Sidra Rajani. Where are you, Sidra? Come up here and take your award. Thank you. Great job. Great job. Brother Jamil's dua class, and we will hear them later on at the end of this program. The award goes to Zara Raza and Ehsan Varnos. This is amazing. In my class, I have to preface this a little bit. You know, there were 2 students in our class that did not meet that age criteria, but they met the aptitude criteria. And at first, we spoke with the parents to say they may or may not remain in our class based on how they respond. Well, I am so very proud to say that both these students have earned their academic awards today. So in my class, may I ask Migdad Kaku and Sakina Batul Sayani to come up here? Migdad, great job, thank you. And in Nazneen's class, Ruman Mehdi, you were the other one, with Sakina and Zara, all 3 of you top recipients. Very good job. MashaAllah. Now, these awards are just one of the few things that we do here. We also do our attendance recognition. And as you all know, I love my family and my families here because I know your kids don't drive. So at least I think they don't drive. And so getting them here on time is your responsibility. I'm a little disappointed at the 11 o'clock hour because very few show up at the 11 o'clock hour. Somehow that's a struggle, it seems, for the parents. Somehow they make it to school at 7:30, but they can't make it here at 11 a.m. So I don't know about that, but that's something for you perhaps to reflect on. At this point, I do want to call out and hand out the attendance recognition. But before I do that, I want to recognize our students who have completed the Quran or who have the girls who have put on the hijab, which no parents responded to me in that category. But I want to call upon Ruman Mehdi, who has completed his Quran, mashallah, with a loud salawat. You know how proud I am of you. Thank you. Okay, are my students ready? Who won the attendance awards? No? Okay, then I'll keep them all. Crisp $2 bills to all our students as I call out your names, and you know who you are. First of all, the Al-Salami family, Kauthar and Hassan, and actually Mahdi, you missed one extra day, but I'm feeling generous today. So come on up here. Make sure they're correct. Okay, excellent. The Fazil family, Abbas Ali and Fatima, please come up here. Hassanain Garawi, where are you? Beautiful. I see your smiling face every Sunday. The Kazim family, Rayhan and Susanna, where are you? Beautiful. Always smiling, always happy to be here. Mikdad Kaku, so very proud of you, mashallah. I know he gets here on time because I'm his ride. Brother, where is Isa? Isa Khalfan, come up here. Good job, good job. Now tell me if I pronounced the last name right. Kolatazan, is that correct? Yes, sort of. Saba and Sara, please come up here. Very proud of you. The Manai family, is that correct? Did I pronounce that correct? Okay, very good. Kimia, Yasamin, and Sana, come up here, please, and take your recognition. Ruman, Mehdi, yes, thank you. Sean and Cameron Merchant. And you know who's next, huh? Sienna, you're next? Good job. Now, Rayhan and Rumi Mirza are not here, so we'll keep their recognition aside. Negin, Niknam, where are you? Good job, very good job. Sidra Rajani, great job. I see your smiling face every week. Ali and Zara, where are you? Beautiful. And I see your lovely brother and sister too. Sakina Sayani, I know you never miss a day. I love your parents. Thank you. Misha, Sheriff, where are you? Great job, great job. Zara Batul, where are you? Zara, great job. Thank you for being here. And last but not least, the Varnos family, Hussein and Ehsan, come up here. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Well done, well done. My favorite part of the day is always recognizing our volunteers and our teachers. So, this year, as I mentioned earlier, Anmol, who was one of our students, went to college, is in college, isn't here today because she has Sunday classes, called me up and said, I want to volunteer, I want to teach Salah, but on top of that, she said, I want to bring snacks for the children. I said, really? She said, yes. I want to make sandwiches or pasta, whatever. So she did that for the first semester because she didn't have a class on Sunday. She only billed me for the cost of materials, not cost of labor. It was a labor of love. So really, for me, I do want to recognize Anmol, and her lovely parents are here because they're just so dedicated. She was here from age 5 till she graduated. And I'm so very proud of her. So Dad or Mom, Shaliz or Sheila or anybody, you can come up here and take this award for Anmol. We miss her dearly. Mom is the star of the day. Very good job. Thank you so much. Thank you to Anmol. She's a lovely girl. I don't date myself, but these kids, I mean, Ehsan, you were born in front of my eyes. I don't understand this. You're the only one who gets older, not me, you know? Clock stops for me. Teacher of the Year. She's not here today, but she has been a dedicated member of our new curriculum, our class. She also serves on our committee for the Huseini Center or SIIJLA. Nazneen Natani Mirza has been a joy to work with. She's creative with the curriculum. And I wish she was here for me to present this to her. Her award will sit here. I will make sure I do a big deal for her in Ramadan because she deserves it. She's currently traveling with her family. But for her and for the rest of the teachers here, one loud salawat, please. Well, I think we're almost at the end of our program. You all have been very patient. We have 2 more things to complete before we end. I will now like to invite Brother Jamil's dua class to come up here and you should listen to them, how in unison they recite, and they've been working on Dua Kumail. We've given them a segment where they will give you not only the Arabic, but the English translation. I happened to sub for Brother Jamil one day, and I was absolutely impressed. And that's when I told the class, you have to showcase yourself. This is something your parents need to see. So you will see them today, and inshallah, during the month of Ramadan and throughout the year, I urge you, make your children practice and recite at home. Because without that practice, they will not be able to do this. And we will sit here at the end of their college years when they're adults and we'll say, where did we go wrong? We went wrong because we didn't make them practice. So practice, practice, practice. Are they ready? Excellent, mashallah. After that, Fatima will lead us with dua faraj, and Miqdad will do our ziyarat, and we will end, inshallah, our program. If it is prayer time, Abbas Ali will do adhan. Yes?
O Allah, forgive me every sin I have committed and every mistake I have made. O Allah, verily I seek nearness to you through remembrance of you. I seek intercession from you with yourself, and I ask you, in the name of your munificence, to bring me near to your proximity, to provide me with gratitude toward you, and to inspire me with your remembrance. O Allah, verily I ask you with the asking of a submissive, abased, and lowly man, to show me forbearance, and to have mercy on me, and to make me satisfied and content with your appointment, and humble in every state.
As you go back to your audience, please take a seize candy. You've earned it, mashallah. I did forget one thing. None of this can happen without the dedication of Sister Ismat Fazal here.
To give you the credit for that.
Okay, very good.
No, please
MashaAllah.
recite a loud salawat for Sister Shabnam. She works very hard. The reward is with Allah alone, but we can recite a very loud salawat for her.
Allahumma salli. Are you okay? وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. On that note, Fatima, are you ready to lead us with dua faraj? Yes? Very good. Everybody can stand. Facing the Qibla is this way.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma kulli waliyika Hujjat ibn al-Hasan salawatuka alayhi wa ala abahi fi hadhihi sa wa fi kulli sa waliyan wa hafiza wa qaidan wa nasira ودليلا وأينا حتى تسكنه أرزك توأ وتمتعه فيها طويلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.
Miqdad, can I ask you to come here to lead us with ziyarat? Thank you.
Assalamu alayka ya Aba Abdullah. Assalamu alayka ya Ibn Rasulullah. Assalamu alayka ya Amir al-Mu'mineen. Assalamu alayka ya Fatima al-Zahra. Assalamu alayka ya Hassan al-Mujtaba. Assalamu alayka ya Husein al-Shaheed. Assalamu alayka ya Ali Zain al-Abidin. Assalamu alayka ya Muhammad al-Baqir. Assalamu alayka ya Jafar al-Sadiq. Assalamu alayka ya Musa al-Kadam. Assalamu alayka ya Ali Rida. Assalamu alayka ya Muhammad Taqi. Assalamu alayka ya Ali Naqi. Assalamu alayka ya Hassan al-Askari. Assalamu alayka ya Sahib al-Asr wa Zaman. Al-Aman, Al-Aman, Al-Aman. Assalamu alayka ya Khalifat al-Rahman. Assalamu alayka ya Sharik al-Quran. Assalamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
It is not prayers time yet, so inshallah we can do our little hugs and kisses and photos.